Hey babe, welcome back to Novahealed. It's your girl Capabella, your favorite intuitive with the vibe. Let's check in and see what's really going on with your energy this week, Leo. You already know, take what resonates, leave the rest. If it hits, go ahead and claim it in the comments. I already shuffled and pre-cut the deck, so let's just go right into it. So, what's the vibe? We're going to see the overall energy for this week. This sets the tone for Leo. Okay, Leo. So you have salty, bitter, angry, and petty. Maybe you're cooking steak at this time, using Himalayan salt at this time. All right. And then speaking of time, you got time. Literally, you might be buying a new watch, new Rolly. Okay, new Patek. Okay. So it says delay procrastination and too busy. All right. Maybe you're salty about somebody being too busy at this time. Maybe people are upset with you for being too busy, or even if I feel like you're not really busy though. They know you. Like you're not busy, but you're like making an example. Like making an example out of this, basically like telling somebody that you don't have time to hang out with them, but you're really not doing anything. You just don't feel like hanging out with them, or maybe you're salty at this person. So let's see what's your past, present, and future energy on this as well. So for the past, we're going to see what led to this moment, revelation, or emotional buildup when it comes to the saltiness and procrastination, or see what's going on here. Okay, so what's the past for Leo? Ten of Cups. Interesting, okay? So maybe it's something to do with your family. Maybe you're too busy for family. Maybe you're salty at one of them, or they are feeling that way towards you. So now for your present, it's the truth or energy that you're currently sitting with is the Page of Wands. Maybe you are starting something new. Maybe you are too busy because you're starting a new venture, a new manifestation, a new idea, and you're trying to bring it into fruition, okay? Or maybe you might be traveling as well. You're planning on moving, maybe. Okay. And then for the future, what clarity or shift is releasing or coming next? The Six of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing somebody might be on social media, on TV. It could be something to do with your fame. Maybe you're starting a new business. I'm hearing like a new show, a new podcast. Okay, that's what I'm hearing, but you don't want nobody to know yet, because when you let other people know about your business before, it probably was a letdown. Maybe your family is not proud of it. So let's see, clarify a little bit more. What is the Ten of Cups in the past for Leo? Page of Wands in the present. Six of Wands in the future. Okay, Leo. So yeah, maybe you have a Taurus or a Sagittarius here. I'm hearing Sagittarius, but that's actually all fire signs. Leo, Aries. Maybe you've seen somebody that, like, let's say if it's you, right? You see someone here that probably could have been, I'm hearing like you've seen them be a good mother. I don't know. This person probably has a cat. Maybe this is the person that you've seen, like, you already seen the future with them. Like you wanted to build a stable home, family, happy, healthy, joyful, whatever family means to you. That's like your dream family, right? Your dream wife, right? Maybe you've seen that in them, in this Taurus or fire sign. They can have those placements inside of their chart, which is funny because I'm a Sag with a cat. So this is my card for sure. And then I have a Taurus moon, right? So maybe somebody like this, right, that you've seen a family with, or like you wanted them to be like your wife, maybe that didn't come into fruition. Maybe like you're releasing them in some way. Maybe that's why you feel salty. Maybe they're too busy for you at this time. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. And then for the Page of Wands in your present, so like starting something new. Maybe you're going off to start dating again, having the strength after being hurt. Maybe this person has let you down. You're ready to move forward at this time in this present energy. For your future, now, don't let this energy of being salty at someone make it your right to diss a whole group of people, right? If you see like you have fans and they're like, they remind you of this person that you didn't be able to have a family with, don't start dissing them. Start learning from this and learn the lesson, right? In order to let your guard down and transition to a new beginning, right? It probably did really hurt you, but it's already done. It's already over, right? That's what I'm seeing here with the Ten of Swords in reverse. The situation is over. Maybe they moved on. Now you're moving on. You don't need to keep this anger and this pettiness against them, right? It's actually time for you to flourish. Let your guard down. Start dating new people. Start putting yourself out there. Start growing your business and your social media, I'm hearing. Start growing your entertainment. Like, start building on that. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. And even if you are with this person still, it's seeing y'all are really trying to end a cycle of unfulfillment with each other, right? Maybe there was no passion there. Maybe someone cheated on somebody. Maybe somebody was being selfish, actually. Maybe you're the one that was being selfless to this person and they were being really selfish, or vice versa, right? And now you guys have a new start in your romance, right? Maybe you guys are starting to have sex, maybe starting to date, having the strength to move forward from all the pain or the trauma that, this has brought you, in a sense, right? And maybe you're moving forward privately in your situation, take it how it resonates, because this is a whole nother story for somebody else, to like learn how to be on guard and be private with the situation, stop letting other people in, so you can move on and save the family in a new direction, in a new light, okay? And somebody could have a child, or this is the person you're supposed to have kids with, or you feel like you're supposed to have kids with, okay? So that's what we have for here. Let's keep moving forward. We're going to go to your career and prosperity oracle, Leo. So let's see. And yeah, I didn't feel like being on camera today, this week. Let me know if you like this style of videos, because I like it, because I don't have to show my face too much. All right, so we're going to see what truth is surfacing around your money, goals, or alignment with purpose. What mindset or action will bring ease or breakthrough for you, Leo? Awesome. Okay, yeah, you're in transformation mode, I feel like, right? That's like transitioning to a better situation, right? And that's going to transform you to something better. It says lucky you, and it says lucky me, I have you. It says this is your lucky time. Things are turning in your favor. Take advantage of this opportunity and make the most out of it. Maybe St. Patrick's Day was significant for you. I'm trying to get it without the glare. Y'all see it, right? All right, cool. All right, so transformation. Butterflies might be significant. It says change is coming for a brand new you. Embrace the transformation to enjoy the process. Sometimes change is uncomfortable, but it's worth it. Yeah, let go of that salty pettiness. Even if it's not you, say you release it. Say at this time you release it, okay? All right, so the next one we're going to go to is romance angels. What's the emotional truth in your love life? What dynamic or block is being exposed and released? Okay. It says engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So those who do have a partner already, right? Maybe you guys went through it all and now moving forward to go through the next phase in your lives. Maybe you might be, proposing to this person, or this person might be proposing to you at this time after all of these, karmic cycles, maybe, obstacles that you guys been going through. Maybe that stuff had to be out to release, and now you got to bring it together in privacy to reconcile. Okay? And this is a divine union, whatever you're dealing with. So even if you're not with the person, that's the person that you thought could be your partner or whatever the case is, you might be right, okay? But maybe it's not their time at this time to be with you, all right? And I feel like that's what I'm hearing. It says someone from your past is returning into your life, so you never know, you guys might reconciliate in a new lifetime, okay? Erica Baidu, that's what I'm hearing. I'm going to write that down real quick. See you next lifetime. All right, perfect, Leo. I might name that the title of this reading. So we're going to go to Confessions of a Soulmate. And I'm going to start linking the decks down below just in case if you want to like down below in the description, just in case if you guys want to purchase them. I'm going to put it in my Amazon storefront. So yeah, this is the Confessions of a Soulmate. So what is this person hiding, admitting, or reflecting back to you energetically that you don't know about? All right, perfect. So you might be dealing with a divine masculine at this time. All right, doesn't have to be a man, but it could be like a masculine woman or something like that. All right, or whatever gender you go by. So it says, they go by. It says, thinking. I am thinking about you at this moment. Thoughts of you never leave my mind, no matter where I go. The song I am hearing reminds me of you. It makes me more vulnerable and think about you even more. So even if this person is like, you're not talking to them, reaching out, they're definitely thinking about you all the time, because look how hard his face looked. All right, they probably had a rough life. I'm hearing like they probably had a hard life. Okay, and then it says silence. I'm sorry for my silence. I just needed a break, and now I don't know how to reach out to you again. I am afraid you won't let me back. I know it's been a long time since we haven't spoken, but trust me, my love, I missed you so much during this time, and I'm finding my way back to you soon. I'm hearing Jaheim, find my way back. I'm gonna put the link. Yeah, trying to find my way back to you. That was Jaheim, I think. Whatever it's called. It's Jaheim, y'all. I'm gonna put it in the link down. Alright, so yeah, even if you're not talking to this person at this time, you might be in a separation with this person, no contact, they're definitely thinking about you, okay? A whole lot. So next we're going to do your outcome energy. What's shifting once you face the truth and release whatever you need to release. This shows the universe what is setting in motion for you, okay, for Leo. Y'all, what the heck? I'm not making this up. All right, and I shuffle. Listen, yo. All right, I'm gonna just do my thing. You see, I don't be bugging. All right, so now, even though it is like this would be considered to me positive cards, right? A marriage and a child. Maybe that's what you had dreams for this person, with this person. Like your whole community, people there for you, family, their family, everything. It's just giving like something is ending here. Something probably needs to end. All the hard work needs to end on this. Maybe this person is already married with a child. Okay? I feel like you need to work hard on your stuff that you need to be worried about. Or maybe you're, working hard on trying to pursue this matter. Okay? I'm trying to see it in another way. Maybe your community is helping you at this time on something that you're working hard on. To create a new beginning. I feel like this is what you truly want and value, right? You want to get married, you want to have kids. And you have a lot of people, like I said, I heard fans earlier, right? A lot of fans, a lot of people. You have a huge community, right? That looks up to you, that watches you, I'm hearing, that listens to you. And you have to work very hard to end something, okay? I'm just going to use the tarot real quick to see what you need to end. Give me 1 second. I only do this when I get stumped on like a little reading. Because I don't know if, it may resonate with some people, and then sometimes it don't, right? So it could be you might be ending this idea of a marriage and child with this person and working hard to end that, or end working hard working on that. But what is this coffin for Leo? What do they need to end? Yeah, transformation, all right? Ending something, ending what? Did you catch that? Did y'all catch that? And you got this in the beginning of the reading. You need to end something in order to... Now, it's giving, like what I said, right? Like, take it how it resonates. The person that you want, you're going to stop trying hard and maybe end that situation because maybe that's not what they want with you. Or you're ending probably being around too many other people. I'm hearing a community that's kind of against this, that might be against this, and you're working hard to end that, not the relationships with your community, but to end those thoughts, right? That's why you want it to be private, because that's what you truly want. You want this. You want this energy no matter what. Okay? Even if it's not the person you're thinking about, this is what you're trying to manifest and transform to. So maybe you're ending that cycle of being around too many other people. So maybe you need to do that in order to transition into this. All right, and then the last, well, not the last cards, but we're going to do Egyptian gods. This is Spirit's direct advice on how to handle this energy like a divine being. So let's see what we have for you, Leo. Okay, you have Amu. I'm not sure if I'm saying that right, but it says devastation. So yeah, I see you just really, that Ten of Swords that came out earlier in reverse, like you're really hurt by this. You really wanted this person, or you really want this family to, come into fruition, but maybe it's not just the right time at this time. Maybe they're in a different timeline as you. And that's so funny because it's like it looked like an alligator in a sense. I called my mom a crocagator earlier. Crocagator, because she lives in Florida. So yeah, let's see what this is. So devastation, number 30. And I'm just going to read it. This is a new deck. I ain't trying to really get, I'm trying to get used to the decks right now. Where's 30? Okay, here we go. It says, God of hell and afterlife, hybrid figure of a lion, crocodile, hippopotamus, which devours the souls and hearts of people. Yo, what the heck, Leo? Which devours the souls and hearts of people who made mistakes in their lives. Excessive pride, presumption, greed, eagerness for conquest. Amit, I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry, Egyptian gods. But yeah, crocagator, right? It says, represents the consequences of past mistakes. You may have to face drastic changes. Yeah, you may have to face drastic changes with the elimination of the lifestyle that you're used to, right? Like, so I said, a community that maybe that's something that you need to work hard to end because it's something that you're so used to. Maybe you've been out here in these streets, right? And now you want to be a family man, right? So certain things, certain people you have to let go of, things you like, certain habits you have to cut off, stuff like that. So I see a transformation here. And it says, yeah, you may have to face drastic changes with the elimination of a lifestyle you were used to, or a crisis with your partner, or a painful breakup with the consequent collapse of your defenses. But everything can be resolved if you reflect as soon as possible on the solutions to bring about positive change. You can give a rise to a total new recovery, change your perspective, and take up new positions. You know what to do, Leo. Right? And that's a line in there too. So this is definitely for you, all right? So now we're going to go to the final messages. It's the last word Spirits wants you to walk away with, a call to action, empowerment, or a soul reminder, some things that might pop up for this week, okay? Written by me. And you're going to see my sloppy handwriting, and I don't care. I am an artiste, okay? So let's see what we have for Leo. All right, we got Boss Daddy. Boss Lady. Ooh. I'm going to take this one. I'm going to take this one. And let me get one more for Leo. Thank you. All right, perfect. All right, so you might be a boss, have your own business, okay? Might be traveling to the West Coast or from the West Coast. I see relationship and downgrade. So yeah, maybe this relationship that you were trying to manifest is a downgrade for you, honestly. All right, maybe it's not in alignment with what you believe a family is, okay? Doctor, okay, you might be a doctor or have to go see one, or might be dealing with one. Down south, might be taking a trip down south. I'm hearing something crazy. All right. I don't know why when it comes to Leo, I get so many sexual like cards, like sexual thoughts. That's so weird. If you know down, just going down south. Let's just say that. All right, Leo. I don't know what type of. Maybe you need to take a trip to the doctor for real. All right, you might be upgrading your fashion or wardrobe. You might be in the fashion industry or just buying yourself some new clothes. Jackpot, you might be coming into a lot of money at this time. Might be playing the lotto and gambling and hit the jackpot, or just something that you're doing right now is going to give you a lot of money. All right, love. So that's your reading. If it felt real, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow for more. You can also find me on TikTok and IG at Novahealed. Stay grounded, stay glowing, and I'll see you next week for the vibe check. Bye.